What are the dangers of not teaching proper alignment with consideration for each dancer's body and capacity?
I think one of the biggest dangers is that it opens the door really widely to injury. I mean, we have young dancers who have not been taught how to lengthen through their lumbar spine. They're compressed. They then have back injuries. We have dancers who have not been taught what proper tracking looks like from their hip down their knee over wherever that happens to fall over their foot. I pride myself that I teach parallel to the mechanic, not to the aesthetic. I talk about it openly all the time. You'll hear somebody say parallel toes and heels in alignment. But if you look at a foot, even on a skeleton, a foot is not a straight line from a big toe to a heel or a pinky toe to a heel usually. And so you're asking a young dancer to stand in a way that is unnatural to their body. And so somewhere in that tracking up their leg, there is malalignment. And so really making sure that they understand that placement so that we eliminate hopefully the room for a hip injury or a knee injury or an ankle injury or a foot injury. I mean, it really does just kind of close the door a little bit to the opportunity for the body to get hurt when we teach young dancers how to stand in a way that is correct for their body. And I cannot emphasize the word there more importantly because everybody's body is different. They are structurally similar, but they are different. And I think, we're going into the year 2024. What's that saying? If you know better, do better. Understanding evolves. We as educators have to evolve, and how we look at dancers has to have evolution as well. And so if I'm looking at a dancer in front of me and they're sway backed, or they have scoliosis, or they like to walk like a model and they stick their pelvis out and they're putting compression into their lumbar, we have to look at that person and go, okay, this is what that person needs for their alignment, not a general offering of like, well, top of your head to your tail. What does that mean for some people? Ribs forward over your pelvis is neutral spine, neutral pelvis, but some people are not aligned that way. Everybody's body, is worthy of being looked at by an educator as its own individual structure.